That both of you encourage each other to run for Christ. Amen. If you're dating a guy today and he don't want to step near foot in the church, he don't need to step near foot in a date either. Amen. You can't come to church when you need to go what we need to talk about. Because his intentions and his motives, I assure you, are not pure. If he can't step foot in the church house, he ain't got no business stepping in your house. Just keep it real. And I ain't talking that one-time Sunday visit, because you know when they hear something they don't like, they're like, ooh, ooh. Get up out here. Hey, I got to go to work. You know, my job just called me, babe. I'm going to get with you later. And they never come back. I ain't talking about them kind of guys. I'm talking about them that's going to consistently come. I think we need to change that whole going out on Friday, Saturday. Make the dates when you go out on Mondays. If I see you Sunday, we'll go somewhere Monday.
Amen.
Because see, he'll trick you. I go out with you Saturday, and you go out Saturday, and then Sunday go, oh, girl, I was tired, I overslept, my alarm. But he can hang out and go to work now. Sunday night, he going to hang out, he'll be at work on time. But he can't make it in time to the house of the Lord. You better run. You better run. Because I assure you, heartache is what's down your path if you go that way. See, a lot of times we see people and God is looking at their heart. Because God says that he looks at the intent and the heart and the thoughts of the heart. We're looking at the outside person. You're not seeing the real person when you look at the outside person. Brother broke it down how, you know, we're more than just a one-fold being. Because we're a spirit, soul, body. We're a multiple being in one that God breathed in us. So see, that spirit inside of him. That spirit inside of him might be looking at you saying, she's saved. She in the church. And them demons say, we need her on our side. Yeah, we sure do. We got to get her. So he jumps into that nice looking guy. And here he come too. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. What's your name? I never seen you around here before. Lying. He been in school from day one, but he ain't never seen you before till you got saved. Devil give him eyes for you now because you got your life in line with Christ. Same with you young men. Y'all give your life to Jesus. Now all of a sudden she noticing you. You so cute. Where you been? I've been sitting by you in class the whole semester. But you got saved. And the devil don't want the ones he already got. He want the ones he don't have. So the spirits are in them and they're hovering and they're saying, hey, we're going to get her. We're going to get him. We're going to get them. Let's make it happen, guys, and let's get them. So they're going to tell you all the things you want to hear. What's your favorite color? Mine's gray. Oh, mine too. Where do you like to hang out? Oh, I like to go down here and just have a little soda pop. Oh, me too. That's my favorite place. He become Mr. Me Too. I love reading the Bible. Oh, me too. I love my parents. Me too. Right? Then when you end up going too far, because believe you me, the devil don't want to ride in the car. He want to drive the car. Then he want to wreck the car if he can. So he gets in and he says, oh, this is kind of nice. And you feeling him and he feeling you. And then y'all go on that lonely date. Things start to happen. And I'm not going to leave it to just the dates because now they bold enough to do it in school. Kids, y'all don't know about that? Y'all know about that. Come on. Don't get quiet on me. They know what's going on. These boys will try you in school. And you end up 9 months pregnant. Oh, Lord have mercy. What do you do then? See, we got to have that God love because God has a spouse, a husband or a wife for you. And he doesn't want you giving yourself away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry before you get to that spouse. Or every Susie, Sally, Mae. Because when you do that, as a brother shared, and this was something I wanted to preach on, you take on those spirits. Those spirits start to dwelling on you. That's why you'll have some young ladies that don't cuss, and then they get with Super Thug. They get to dating, and next thing you know, she using 4, 5 letter, 6 letter, longer words. And you're like, whoa, you didn't never cuss like that. What happened to you? Hanging with the wrong one. That's why so many girls end up doing drugs and end up prostitutes. Because he done introduced her to marijuana, and he want to smoke, so now she taking on that spirit. Because when you get into a relationship with somebody, you're at a stage of acceptance. You want them to accept you. You get your hair done up because you want them to say, your hair looks good. Y'all get the haircut and wear the Jordans because you want to say like, ooh, you fresh. Do they say fresh still?
Yep.
No? What's it? You got swag. Is that it? They say swag? Okay, I'm catching up. I'm 33, I'm getting older. Brother Michael won't be cool too much longer. But anyway, they say you got swag. So then, you know, the guy's head is all pumped up, the girl's head is all pumped up, and you get to fornicating, and what you don't realize is that you made a soul tie with this individual. That's right. So you go get a new boyfriend, but this old one keeps staying in the back of your mind. That's right. And the new boyfriend is like, I'm trying to be here for you, I'm trying to be Mr. Night Guy, and you being with him, and you being with him, and you being with him, and you being with him. And the same with the guys. You get caught up thinking you a Mac, and the devil pump your head up, and you start thinking, I'm going to take on multiple women. Man, I'm going to have me 3 or 4 girlfriends. And you end up with AIDS. You end up with an incurable disease. You might not even get AIDS. You might get gonorrhea. Oh, that's incurable, sorry. You might get herpes or genital warts. And I'm sorry if it's graphic, but y'all hear about this in school. Y'all know this going on. You need to hear this. Because this may be your life at stake. This may be your body that suffers these consequences one day. I had a young man that I used to work with when I did music. He was a producer, and a lot of us thought he was like, you know, homosexual because he never wanted to talk to girls. We'd go out to the club, and this guy never wanted to talk to girls. We'd be like, hey, man, hey. And he wasn't a bad-looking dude, so we would get mad, like, hey, what's wrong with him? Every time we go out, he don't want to holler at no ladies. So one of my friends was like, hey, man, I think he kind of, you know, because he just want to make music all day. I mean, just over 300 tracks, just making music. And I was like, what's going on with dude? And one day he got high, he got drunk, we were riding in the car, and we were in the front seat, he's in the back, and he said, man, y'all, I'm dying, man. I said, yeah, we all dying. Every day we get closer to death, right? And we just laughing and driving. He said, nah, y'all, I'm really dying. We were like, what are you talking about? He said, I don't even know which one it was that gave it to me, man. We were like, okay, this ain't fun no more. And he said, I ain't even cried when the doctor told me. He got out the car, and me and the other guy was like, I don't know what he talking about, man. I don't even want to know. Let's just take him home. We're going to take him home. I wasn't saved then. We dropped him off, and we went back the next day like, hey, what's up, man? You want to hang out? What's up, J-Rock? And he says, man, I got to tell y'all something. I have AIDS. The boy was 22 years old. I said, you what? He said, man, I got AIDS. He said, man, I found out years ago I was HIV positive. I had to take 22 pills a day. 11 in the morning, 11 at night. And I got tired of feeling sick and my body hurting all the time. So one day I just flushed them all down the toilet. I just didn't care no more. And so I buried myself in my music. And I was like, J-Rock, why you ain't never tell nobody? He said, man, I wasn't even with but 2 people. When I went to college, I was with 2 people. And I don't know which one it was. J-Rock, after I got saved, I tried my best. Like, hey, dude, you need to come to church. You know, you need to get saved. I know this ain't the end of the road, but God can deliver you. J-Rock wouldn't let go. Every time he said, all right, Mike, come hit me up Wednesday. We'd go to his house Wednesday. J-Rock wouldn't be there. All right, come on, man. I'm going to come get you Sunday. I'll be there Sunday. I go to his house. He wasn't there. Finally, I asked Pastor Larry and all the ministers, could y'all please come help me? I got a friend that's dying, he has AIDS. You know, y'all come. And the ministers all came together. We went to this brother's house. We waited out in front of his yard, and he wasn't there. J-Rock wouldn't come out. About a month after we went to pray with this young brother, him and his friends going on a weed run, ended up hitting another car, flipped 4 times. And him and his brother died. He never got to get his life right. He thought AIDS was going to be the death of him, but the car accident got him first. You have to be careful, young people, because your body is the temple of the living God. And it says, whom you yield yourself servants to obey, that's whose servant you are. So if you give yourself to the devil, young lady, you're thinking, I'm just giving myself to this one guy. But what you're doing is spirits of adultery might come on you through this one guy. Because he might be messing with you and messing with a married lady. So now that spirit is entering into you. You're thinking, well, I'm never going to sell my body for money because I'm not desperate like that. Oh, to that spirit of drugs enter into you. And you get stuck on ecstasy, a crystal meth. And then that same boy that's doing the drug is bringing the drug into you because them spirits are transferring. Then that spirit breaks you down when you say, I need money, mama and daddy know I steal from them, I can't pick up the phone, and you find yourself prostituting.